Okay, so lately I've seen a fair few commercials on some YouTubers' channels put out, sponsored by WD-40. Well, about a year ago, not quite a year ago, but yeah, it's been about a year ago, I got solicited by WD-40. Let's make sure this is working. Oh, you know what? For all the people that whine about my camera, you get to see the inside of my shirt there for a second. So anyway, about a year ago, WD-40 solicited my help to promote their products. Like, hey, One Lonely Farmer, we love your videos. Would you like to do a product promotion for us? We will pay you $500 per video. Oh, and by the way, if you want to post it to Instagram, Snapchat, or Facebook, we'll give you, I think it was $150 per post up to 5 posts. So I'm like, okay, 5 posts, 150 bucks? Yeah, why the hell not? You know, that's easy enough. So 750 bucks on top of that. That's $500 per video, which would be a maximum of 3 videos. So I said, sure, I'll do that. So they're like, well, we need you to sign the contract. I was like, all right, so fine, I'll sign the contract. Great, excellent. I signed the contract. Signed the contract, and it says, produce the video and post it. Let us know when the video is up. And I said, whoa, okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do, boys. I'm going to actually use the products first. Now, we all know what WD-40 in a spray can does. And I will pull this out of here because I'm pretty sure. No, is it in there? No, it's not in there. Is it in there? No, it's not in there. So somebody has stolen my spray can of WD-40, which is kind of pissing me off because I should have that in here. What the hell happened to it? Anyway, whatever. So they sent many different products along with tubes of grease, this stuff. You got different colors of this stuff, you know, red, and of course the true multi-purpose grease, and that is the only one you should purchase. Now, the reason I say this is the only one you should purchase is because I'm going to show it to you. Now, I'm not disrespecting WD-40 in any way. I'm just saying, you can't do a product review without actually using this stuff for an extended period of time. And, of course, I got the grease. They actually gave me several. I told them what I was going to do. I said, listen, I can't do a product review without actually reviewing the product. It has to be what you say it is before I put my name on it. Now, I know there's a lot of guys out there that, you know, are like, hey, 500 bucks a video? I'll do that. I know several that actually have done it, and I don't know if they've been paid or not, but about 2 weeks after I received my product, I got an email, and it said, hey, we kind of don't really want you to just put a video up and tell us what you think of the product, you know, and tell us when the video's up so that we can review it while it's live on YouTube. I'm like, well, okay, that's a breach of contract right there because that's not what the contract says. It's when I signed it. So I sent him an email. I said, hey, do you want this back? Because I can't do a product review. And, you know, I can't, you want me to review something, and now you're trying to censor what I say. Now, the contract is void, and it's long since up. It was like a 3-month term, but I wanted it to be completely up before I made this particular video. Just for the simple fact is, I put Instagram, a few photos on Instagram. Some of my older viewers may already remember that. I never got paid. I never got paid. I even told the man, hey, I'm going to post this to Instagram. You can PayPal me. I'll take that money right then. And so I did a couple of tests, like 3 tests. It's like, all right, so I should be making like $450 off of those 3 Instagram posts. Nice, right? Didn't get $1. So I was a little disturbed with that. All right, so they want me to do the reviews. They want me to post it on Instagram. They want me to do all these things. I didn't do a Snapchat, but I never got paid. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use these products anyway. They didn't want them back. You know, I never even got her email back, which kind of annoyed me. So I was going through my I don't know. I had some cans of stuff over in the you know, over here in the shop next to the drill press. And let me put you back up on here, and I'm going to show you what I got. Okay, so does anybody remember the Speed Rower 240, or not the Speed Rower, the crop cutter 340 New Holland baler that I had, the one that I had all the trouble with the chain on the pickup, you know, that nightmare? The only thing that actually kept that chain alive just so happened to be WD white lithium grease. This shit works. It worked really well. As a matter of fact, they gave me another can, and I was pleased to have it. And, you know, I don't use it that often because, honestly, most of my equipment now, the chains are enclosed in gearboxes and they run on oil. But when I do come up with a chain, I go for this stuff. So, kudos to UDO's WD-40. Now, alright, so we're going to move on to the other products that I have here. The regular WD-40 that everybody knows and loves with the little squirt top thing. I don't know who the hell stole that. I bet Timothy's got it. I'll bet you money it's over here someplace. It doesn't even matter. It works. You know, WD-40, just like anything else, you squirt it on there, it stops the squeak, and things work really, really well. Now, let's move on to some of the things that I don't think that I'll have a use for, but I will tell you right now that, see this one? This is water resistant grease, okay? Water washout performance. This I use on the sprayer, okay? So if you go to the back of this tube right here, and it's like, okay, this is WD Marine Grade Specialist, 620 degrees Fahrenheit, or 620 degree Fahrenheit. It's got 2 drops for, you know, efficiency and everything. And it's got there's several different ones in here. And I put them in this nice little thing here. I made it like a little display case. I have extreme pressure, which is 600 degrees, and you see 1, 2, 3 points of lubrication, or you know, 3 points of 3 drops, you know, for its lubricity. This is 600 degrees, you know, the red one. What's this other one? Here's a high temperature one, which I thought was really weird because this one only went to 620 degrees. Its water resistance is 2 drops. Its corrosion protection is 2 drops. Its lubrication is 2 drops. So I'm thinking to myself, oh, wait a minute here. I've got this stuff. I didn't use this. I did use this. I did use this one. And I did use this one. Okay? This is the only one you really need to purchase. WD True Multi-Purpose Grease, because if you look on the back here, it is high temperature, 650 degrees. It is 3 drops for all of the same things. Lubrication, corrosion protection, water resistance. So these other ones, in my honest opinion, are obsolete. Just buy this one. This works. This works. This works. And this works. Now, I put this in the pump on the sprayer here. Okay, that's great. You know, it's an open pump. I mean, right now I've got it torn apart, but you can see here. Let me get my finger because I'm going to prove to you that I used it. Because there it is. It's the green stuff. Not really too bad in the tacky form. I thought that it was pretty good. Yeah. So, bada bing, bada boom. It works. So I give my seal of approval to the grease. It works wonderfully. Do I think you should have 4 or 5 different types of grease in your grease arsenal? No. I think you should have the best one on the shelf. And that would be the True Multi-Purpose Grease with the highest temperature, the highest water resistance, the highest, drop-off, water resistance, lubricity, all of those highest things. There's no point in having any of the others. Now, I'm going to walk out to my truck because I have another product that WD-40 had given to me, and that shit works too. And I'm going to show you what it is and why I like it. Okay, so here I am between the 2 trucks. Carl's got a load on the Peterbilt, and I've got a load on the Mac, and this is the type of crap that I haul. This is mulch hay, goes to the mushroom barns. This here is actually feed quality, the stuff that's in the middle of the pile. I produce feed quality hay for the mushroom barns because that's really what they require. They don't want sticks and stones and everything that'll break their bones as they're doing their job. But when it gets to this stage, when it's starting to get ugly and stuff, you put a tarp up there, or a strap up there, and that juice will run off the top, and it runs right here, right down the strap, right to the ratchets. Okay, so you guessed it, WD-40 sent me this spray and stay gel lubricant. I was skeptical. That's why I brought it here, because these ratchet straps, they suck. I mean, they get full of crap, and if I was to put regular WD-40 on there, it would just dry up, and every day I'd be putting WD-40 on there. Now, I have to tell you, I don't use this that often. This product I have had in this truck. Actually, I had it in the Western Star. I moved it from the Western Star to this. I sold the Western Star in January, and I've been using the Max since, I think, September. So this I've used since last fall. It's still got about a quarter of a can in there. And Carl, the other day, I don't even need to put that on there. The thing that I like about it is when you spray it, it kind of foams up like that, and then it sticks on there. It is gel. So the other day, Carl comes along. He's like, "Oh man, my ratchet straps are so rusty. I don't know what the hell to do here. Do you have any oil?" And I says, "Well, sure, Carl, I do." So I'm going to walk to this one very special ratchet strap here. This strap laid in the bottom of his box, and it was so crusty that you could not even get it to work. I mean, it was a fight, and you can see, when you look at it, you can see how crusty it is. It's crusty. So I took this WD-40, and I sprayed it in here like this, and he made me go like this, because, Carl likes liberal stuff, he's almost a Democrat when it comes to putting oil on things, which is great. But anyway, as you can hear, it's actually working perfectly. So I give WD-40 Specialist Gel Lubricant my seal of approval for this. This works. Now I'm going to go find my spray bottle of regular straight WD-40. I've used the blue can WD-40 for most of my entire life. And I mean, I've been wrenching on stuff since I was a kid, starting with a Boland's lawn tractor and ending with, I don't know, whatever I'm doing. When I die, I'll probably continue to use WD-40. So let me find that blue can, and I'll show you what I like about it. Okay, so last night, Timothy comes along and he says, "Hey Dad, I got the springs for the generator for the 1941 Ford 1.5 ton truck." The thing is a heavy ass truck. I mean, a heavy truck. And the light switch wasn't working. It would come on, and I got marker lights down here. Let me show you. Here's the headlight here, and the marker light is there, and I'd pull the switch out, and just these would come on. I couldn't get these to come on. They would flash. So what I did was, I said, "Hey, Tim, go get that WD-40. He's like, "I don't know where it is." I was like, "Well, it's over there. It's over there. That's where it is." So, sure as the Pope's Catholic, he comes back with this can. All right, so you've seen this can before. In the past, they've used the just a regular spray with the little plastic doodads that go on the end here, and as you're spraying it, the stupid thing falls off, and you're searching half the time for that thing, but you never do find it the rest of the way. Now, WD-40 came out with this thing here. It's a very expensive can, I'd have to say, and they actually put it on a big enough can to make it worthwhile to produce this flexible metal end can. And you can literally squeeze that and shoot yourself in the eye with it. Now this is the regular old WD-40 that your great-grandparents used. I kid you not, it's the same stuff. I mean, I was using it for cologne for a while because I like the smell of it. Didn't get any girls or dates, but it worked, I didn't smell as bad as I thought I did. So anyway, the improvement for this stuff isn't actually the product within it. It's actually the can itself and this little device here. This little thing here. I mean, you can really, it's long. I mean, that thing is a good 7 inches long, 8 inches long. Definitely 8 inches long. Plus a little plastic thing there. And the other nice thing is, if you want to just spray it, you just fold it down and there you go. You're spraying away. You can put it on your neck and you're good to go. So that is the real benefit to this particular WD-40 product. Now, I am also going to say that WD-40, here it is. Is this the other one? Okay. So WD-40 actually has a couple of other products that I use very sparingly. This is a degreaser. Okay, industrial strength degreaser. It's for engines and things like that. This does work. It will take oil off. It will dissolve it, and this has a little plastic thing. This is what I was talking about earlier, the difference between that can and this can. This is way better. So this I've actually used very limited. What the heck else was there that I used? This is the no drip. I actually have 2 cans of it. There it is. Okay, there's the one. This guy here. This thing is tits. I'm sorry. The thing just works very well. You can do spray or stream like you would for. It's a non-aerosol. It works really good. You can actually buy a 1-gallon container and continually use this particular product. I've used it. I put it in here for safekeeping because it's a funny thing. Sometimes stuff just disappears. So they also have this one I did not use. This is a machine and engine degreaser. I'm probably going to use this on that 4010 over there. There's some oil on it that needs to come off before I paint it. So, I'll be using this too. So anyway, they actually gave me a grease gun, and I feel bad that I didn't do the video to get paid, so they're going to get one for free. This video, I am not charging them for because, you know what, quite honestly, I don't need to. So anyways, that's what I got. Those are the things that I got. Those are the things that I use, and I am quite happy that I actually got them. So this is like, I'm going to say 10 months later from the time that I actually got these products, and I've had the time to review them. Honest reviews. I've seen many people just get this stuff and say, hey, we're going to do this today. And that is the first time that they've actually used the product. I'm not going to mention names, but it's usually a grease that they're using. I suggest that they use that gel stuff, that stick, that gel lubricant. That stuff really works very, very well. Everything works very, very well. I really honestly can't say a bad thing about the WD-40 products other than when it comes to the grease, just buy the most expensive one, that true multi-purpose one. That's the only one you're going to need because it does all the things all very, very well instead of some of the things okay and other things very well. I know maybe there's a price difference, but you can't put a price on quality, and I think that the quality of the true multi-purpose grease is head and shoulders above the lesser quality greases. I will use those lesser quality greases, say on a hay rake where there's no temperature, involved and there's no moisture or anything, and the lubrication is, whatever. I'm just pushing grease through bushing style bearings instead of roller bearings and things like that. So I will use it, but when it comes to these pumps and things like that, I'll use either the water resistant stuff or the true multi-purpose that does heat and water. So anyway, I am not getting paid by WD-40 to do this. WD-40 is not sponsoring this video. WD-40 changed their minds on the contract because I believe they actually like a week after they said, hey, we want you to do this video, they actually watched my videos and were like, hey, you know what, this guy, he's a rogue motherfucker. He could tell us that this stuff is junk, and we don't really want him to do that, so we're just going to make him, run it through us first. So I've made sure the contract is long since done, and I actually give them an excellent review. So if you saw it on this channel, WD-40 products are for you. They will work well in your equipment. They are everything that you would expect them to be, with the exception of the greases. Don't buy the lesser quality greases. Always buy the higher quality. True multi-purpose, that's your product. That is actually the worst part of the thing that in my review, and that is that the grease. no sense buying 5 different types of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't think I sold out to WD-40, because I actually didn't. I did what they asked me to do in the beginning, and they changed the contract. I never received the dollar. I just received product, and the product is good. So have a great night. Have a great day. Enjoy everything, and buy WD-40 products, because you know what? They actually do work.